afternoon, everyone. That's like a 3.2 on a scale of 1 to 10 in response. My name is Punam Mathur, and I am delighted to be here. I am wearing a bunch of hats, so let me just tell you who I'm speaking on behalf of. I speak on behalf of parents. I've got 3 children from the state of Nevada's foster system that I own. There's one more that I'm leasing. He's still a foster kid. So I speak on behalf of all parents. I am from Las Vegas. I've been active in the business community. So on behalf of American business, I'm going to take the liberty on speaking on their behalf as well. I am one of 350 million people in this country. And I am here to celebrate all of you. So here's what I want to do. We've been conditioned, because we're just good like that, we've been conditioned to use our indoor voices when we're indoors. We've been conditioned to keep our napkins on our laps. We've been conditioned to clap tepidly. And now I want to just cut all of that loose and grant you permission to wag our tails, because it is a sad day when a dog don't wag its own tail. So we're about to roll into celebration. Anyone ready for that? That's right. So let's just see. Here's your chance to really sort of lay down and show your stuff. Where are the woot-woots in the room? Who's got a woot-woot they're proud of? One over there. Do it again. Yeah. There's some unison stuff that needs to get worked on, but you're on the right track. Who's got a whistle that is going to be deafening? Nice, nice. Who's got, sort of a specially choreographed to one of these? Let's hear it. Let's see it. There you go. How about one of these? You got one of those? And here's one that we can all do. J.D. Hoy leaves nothing. We think these are for our mouths. Oh, no, they didn't. Oh, no, they didn't. All right, now why is that important? I grant you permission. You now have permission. Abandon the indoor voice. Bring out your woot-woot. Let go your whistle. Do your moves. Flip your napkin. And let me tell you why it's really important. 2.5 days you all have been here. 2.5 days. As mammals, as human beings, in that length of time, you have processed about 250,000 thoughts. This is a Ferrari. We as human beings process 60 to 80,000 thoughts every single day. And oh, by the way, 75% of those thoughts are negative. 75% of those thoughts are negative. So get clear about that. We have a natural operating system that sets us up to conclude like Eeyore. And I'm not sure why you picked the work that you picked. And I know you picked the work that you picked. I don't know why you selected a profession that is undervalued, undersupported, and under-celebrated. And you did. I don't know why you picked a profession in which the one guarantee that we're going to make you is lack of resources. But you did. I don't know why you picked a profession that puts you at the front lines against headwinds of poverty in this country. I don't know why you picked it, and you did. And here you are, not only picking it, but you said, well, this is too easy for me. Let me lean into the rigor of NAF. Let me put myself out there and dare to dream it big. Let me get on the skinny branch and dare to deliver it even bigger. That's who you are. So as we celebrate, I want to give you perspective. Something that you can use to overwrite that default operating system that tells us why things can't be done, right? They're out there. Don't do it because headwinds of poverty too strong knock you over, and you're like, oh yeah, watch me. Here are lack of resources, lack of support, lack of community involvement, and you're like, oh yeah, watch me. And while I'm doing it, I'm going to do it the NAF way. I'm going to be an academy. I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to be accountable. I'm going to have transparency in that accountability. So here's what we're doing. Ready? We are right now celebrating the achievement of altitude at the summit of Everest. That's what you all are doing. You are where the air is thin, just by virtue of what you've chosen And then you come together for 3 days, and this is it, 3 days. There's another 362 days remaining in the year. Fill your tank up now. Anchor it deep. Feel it as big as you can, because that's going to have to tide you over for 362 days. Got it? Can I have a woot woot? Where are the whistles? Wow, nice. Show me some of this. And I like the 4 overachievers that are already, I know what she's going to say next. I know it. I saw you back there. I think that's awesome. So let's go. On behalf of all parents, I thank you. On behalf of a business community, Courtyard by Marriott, who are you? Oh my gosh. I got one adjective for you, Mary, and all of your colleagues, for your commitment, for the longevity of your devotion. I say, wow. Now I want to say it backwards, Mary. Wow. Thank you for laughing, because I live with 3 teenagers, so what I normally hear is a lot of harumphing, combined with a little eye rolling. You know the look, you know the look. So, NAF's progressive approach to building academies is nothing short of brilliant, beginning with the year of planning, moving to the model level and delivering results to a huge percentage of children. Over 100 of you have reached the model level. Let me say that again. Over 100 of you have reached the model level. Yeah. So, if you have, stand up. All of you, stand up and let it rip. Give me a whoop, give me a whistle, wave it. High five, yeah. That's what we're doing. That's what we're, look at them all. 100 of you. That's crazy. That's like 3 digits you have carried the one. Wow. And I'm going to tell you, J.D. Hoy, J.D. and I go back many years. We were both not great when we met, right? Yeah. And I was a little worried. I always wanted to give you a vowel for your name, but it's turning out okay without a vowel. Yep, that's good. I feel better. In every field, we need leaders to set a pace and set that bar high. So this isn't something that's done passively. It's an activity, right? So the exhilaration one feels reaching the highest level is unmatched. Well, do we need the raffle winners anymore? Okay. Sorry, just housekeeping. Felt like a fire hazard. Would never do that for the folks here at Courtyard. Just didn't seem right. There we go. So NAF knows that helping children from some of the most challenging communities and challenging environments to change their trajectories is some of the most difficult work of all. All of you do that every day. All of you chose to do that. So here's an observation. I don't know why it is that you are here. And I don't know why that the time is now. And I don't know why that in this country we have more than half of all children living in poverty. And I don't know why we are losing ground compared with our peers around the planet. And what I do know is that there's 100 of you that have reached model. What I do know is that there's 600 plus of you throughout this country. And what I do know is you're graduating over 90% of those kids. And I know that half of them are getting paid, like directly transitioning into work. So, the work you do is important. Never forget it. I know you got it here, right? Anchor it deep. Anchor it deep. Support each other throughout the rest of the 362 days, because your energy level in this movement really matters. Really matters.